Good morning, folks. It's 6:24. It was 6:24 a.m. 6:24 a.m. Friday, February 10th, 2017. Bada boom, bada bing. Anyway, excuse me. Cool guy there, White Tiger, strong energy. I was talking. It's this picture is relative to the energy that one of my family members shows me. It's a source animal. He gave me a name. It's really hard for me to get names. His name is Arae. I talk to him all the time. Talk to a lot of others. A lot of them have names. Other spirit guides, sometimes they have consults, and people want to know the names of their spirit guides. Well, I tell them the name that the spirit guide gives me. And that's, we've all had so many lives, we've all had so many names. It's not like everyone thinks everything's so finite, like this life. We only have one name. Excuse me, like my name is Jay. So that's who I am. No, I'm something else that's been around forever. We put names on things so we can define them as far as a certain point in existence, a point in time. So we can speak of it relative so it'll be, when we think of the person, it'll be relative. When we speak to another person about them, it'll be relative. It'll be a way to communicate. It's a focus point. I'm going to throw other information in and out of videos now from time to time. As you're learning, as you're waking up, becoming more alive, one of the things you have to do is to focus. If you want to come alive, become yourself, you have to focus. This is some really good citrine, okay? This stuff is awesome. Let me get it over here. The energy in this thing is great. Just relax. Go feel this stuff. Just reach out. Look at the picture. Reach out. And just extend yourself into the stone and accept the energy. You go to it because you want to feel it. Go to it. Go into the stone. Feel the energy. Go to it. Feel it. So you can pause it and then come back later and see what you get. Citrine has crystal in it, which helps give us clarity. But also it helps us focus. It also is very good for cleaning. When I go into people's brains and crank them up, excuse me, that's one of the things I do. If I'm smoking too much weed, excuse me, that garbage in the fluoride. There's also calcium, too much calcium in water, and now we have something new that's been coming out that's hard to push out of you. It's all the poison that chemtrails are. They don't create it, they are poison. None of that stuff's good for you. There's actually videos that have been caught on YouTube of starships coming out there, and they're not the ones from the planet, going out there and taking samples, trying to taking samples of what's out there, the chemtrails, actually cleaning it up. After they take the samples, they come back, and they have quite a few ships at one time. One time I saw, I don't know, almost 20 of them. Not quite 20, it was in the teens. Never counted them. I never counted them. I'm just going back to look at them now. Excuse me. Runny nose. Anyway, it's nuts what they do to us. Anyway, when I do crank up, I clean as much of that out as I can. We're all limited wearing these bodies. There's something I wanted to talk to you all about this morning. Why should you believe me? Okay? I've said this before. Mentioned it a time or two. You can't have 200, 300, 400 videos, whatever. I think it's 300 plus right now, without having said something twice. When I talk, I just talk. It's what's on my head. It's what comes in from me and goes out. The other side wants you to know about, that I want you to know about. But why the hell should you believe me? People, that's a very good question. People come up, then when they want to ask, give me one good reason why I should believe you. And I look them right in the eye and say, you shouldn't. Then they're like, okay, this guy's not doing himself any good. Actually, I'm not here to do myself good. They're right, but there's more to it than that. Folks, I'm simple. I'm not stupid. When someone really is stupid, I feel for them because they were given a brain that was made not to function properly, to make their life more difficult. You shouldn't believe me. You should believe yourself. A third of my being here in this body, this life, and the crap I've gone through is to literally try and leave you with a good way to help you learn how to believe yourself. People say, Jay, what's your religion? What's your church? What's your philosophy? I said, I'm nothing. There's not one. I can tell you what exists, where you came from. You want raw data? Who you are, what's around you? Here we go again. The books. Creation. Its beginning and your origin. This is where everything came from. How did creation start? Was it one little piece of dirt that all of a sudden was God blew up into a universe? Or the scientists would say it just somehow exploded and it became the whole universe. No, that's not true. But you know what? Real powerful source spirit, real powerful, can take a lot of pieces of heavy particulate matter and then instantaneously, poof, open them up into planets, stars, and everything else. It starts the process. I've said before that what Arae is, he's the strongest source energy there is anywhere. Who's made to serve and protect. He can literally create and then collapse a universe. It's about 3.5 seconds, whatever, say 5 seconds. That's ridiculous. How can the human mind believe that? Not too easily. Physical world, we need physical proof of some sort. But then again, as time goes on, we develop faith in certain things. Sometimes even when wrong, like this God thing. That's crazy, huh? The all-loving, all-forgiving God that's created hell to abuse you forever, and you just can't understand why some of what the religions say doesn't make sense because he's so smart and you're so stupid. If there's a Father God, where's Mother God? Because everything's based on male and female. Anyway, the other book, Creation, Its Journey Evolving into Paradise. Okay? That's the new spirit beings that were created from Lily and Arae, clean source energy. All the problems with them and others. Doesn't matter what you are. There's always problems. Runes. Talking with spirit on the other side. Okay? your spirit animals. A lot of people, especially being solar plexus, they have a hard time talking with their spirit guides. Okay? Here's some more. They have a hard time talking with their spirit guides more so than the pineal people. Why? Because it's different. They're using a different modality to talk, a different part of their body, energy center. The strongest singular energy field within your body is solar plexus. Why? Well, because it sits 7/8 inside, 3/4 to 7/8 inside your actual core energy, where it's like an energy center inside a river of strong energy, a big river of strong energy, and it sits almost all the way in it. So it has access to very strong energy. But since it's in the core, it goes up through the crowns, everything else, and also goes in the hypothalamus and goes out the scanner right here where you remote view. I'm going to do something on stones here in a little bit. Not today. I just put one out about stones, but I was trying to find some stuff on the... okay. Those of you that are solar plexus, some things that'll help you see. People think solar plexus you can't see. Yes, you can. Now, rough stones are good and strong. Okay. When you tumble it, it takes a little soft. It softens, just like it rounds off the edges. It softens the energy a little bit, the impact of the energy. Stone energy to help you when you're solar plexus, when you go by your gut all the time. That's natural. Very high quality stick selenite. Okay, it comes from Sahara Desert, Morocco. It comes from a lot of different places. We have it here in the U.S. This is the strong stuff. Okay. Stick selenite goes straight up and down the core energy. Okay, if you have arthritis, stuff like that, this stuff is incredible. Before I started getting busy, when I couldn't even eat, my bed was very old, and I've been gaining a little more weight, and I actually had springs popping through where it cut into my clothes and make holes, poke me, wake me up. The bed was like this. I had to have a huge piece of selenite that, I said, this is supposed to help me with my back. Let's see what happens. I fell asleep with it laying on my back. It wasn't like this. It was a big piece like this, okay? And I put it on my chest. And then I just went to sleep. I woke up in the morning with a wonderful night's sleep, never got up, and it was still right there on my chest. I hadn't moved all night, and my back felt great. And for me to sleep like that is very, very, very hard. This does help you with arthritis and stuff, okay? Period. So the stick selenite, its high vibration, goes all the way through your core energy. It's good. Stability, activation, gets things moving. Now, this is yellow aventurine. All the stones we have, the spiritualfoundation.com, or the stones you see me with, are very high quality, the best I can get my hands on. Yellow aventurine, this stuff comes from India and Asia. I get it from both places. Now, that's strong core energy. Okay, the energy within this stone really helps your energy move through your core, through your solar plexus also, which is in the core. This is solar plexus related, okay? So that activates, it feeds and moves the energy in your solar plexus. Now, when you're solar plexus orientated, that's meaning that energy field is the strongest within your body, stronger than the heart or the pineal. When you're solar plexus oriented, you use your gut feeling about things. You get information that comes through the crowns, okay? It goes through the core into the hypothalamus, and then through the crowns, out of your body, also to go into the field. Also, from the hypothalamus, you go through the scanner. The scanner right here. This is where you remote view. People who can remote view usually have an incredible memory because they can go back in time and see something very clearly. It's like HD, high definition imagery. Okay. So anyway, you have the stick selenite. You have the yellow aventurine. You have citrine. Citrine is wonderful stuff. Okay, citrine literally helps you focus. It helps you focus. It helps you put your energy together. It's like focusing an image. It just helps pull it together, and then boom, you see it. Now, for more help seeing it and clarifying the picture, here's picture Jasper. This stuff is awesome for helping you finish defining the picture, high definition clarity. A little piece of quartz. You don't need much, just a little bit. That's plenty. Okay? That's clarity. Clarity of thought. It just helps everything move right along. And then this is a crystal of, let's see, get it against my strap there. This is a crystal of celestite. Might be better there, I don't know. Anyway, this is a crystal of celestite. Okay? This works with the hypothalamus, where we're all understanding that area of the brain, that the hypothalamus plus that immediate area is where understanding comes from. Okay? You can read your books and say, Jay doesn't know what he's talking about, whatever, and that's fine. Hey, love you anyway, like I always say. But you know what? I'm proven all over the world, thousands of times. I can go into people's brains and evolve them. As a matter of fact, the quantitative electroencephalogram, I've got into people's brains when they were attached to the machine, beforehand and then after. And then literally they see the difference very easily. The lab techs, I've shown this to a board of doctors, a board of psychiatrists. I submitted the hell out of myself after, attacking myself, say, hey, here you go, put me in the loony bin. No, they said no. There's nothing wrong with you. The whole hospital, it's not that small a place, but they were just like, who's this old man in overalls? Comes in here a wheelchair. After a couple of days, he's out. Then he's got degenerative joint disease, all kinds of issues. And here he's running around helping people. The guy's beat up. His health is just really serious. And here he is. The staff, everyone. And I know how to motivate people, how to make them understand that they're worth more than they think. And we'll go there more with a different video. You need to know who you are. Why should I listen to you? You need to listen to yourself. Talk to yourself. Go inside. Flow inside. Why should you believe me? Believe you. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help you. The stuff with stones, knowing the books, telling you what's going on. Have you ever heard the rune book? There's cards that go with it. Boy, this box, I've been beating the heck out of it. Deanna at thespiritualfoundation.com. She's an architect. But she's designed all this stuff. I gave her the figures. I actually used to make runes, but it's like 5 hours minimum to make a good set, so I can't do it. This is Raidho, okay? The Elder Futhark. Raidho, which means physical movement. This is crown closed, okay? And this is all relative to me. I got to keep moving, got to keep going. My crown right now is closed. Okay, it doesn't mean open it up. It means close it, or it is closed, and it is. I've always got stuff messing with me, trying to give me a hard time, but it's not like it used to be. Unicorn. This is unicorn energy, very strong, very powerful, and there's very strong male unicorn energy around me right now. It's actually part of what I am, but there's part of it that got pulled out of my spirit that's floating outside of my body. All of you are much bigger than you think you are, but your spirit flows through your crowns. Now, spirit is sentient energy, not energy. Regular energy emanates from you like your light bulb, but spirit, the sentient energy, goes inside your core. Okay, it's inside you, but it's inside your core, and then it goes straight out through your crown, and then there's a filter. That's up here. Okay, there's a filter, and it goes through the filter, and then it just goes out of you. Okay, now you can go through this and access the field and do stuff, okay, but when you come out, you just kind of go sideways into the field because the field's everywhere. But what comes straight out of you and is floating way out of you like this, that's the larger part of you. The strongest part of you is what's inside your body. But the rest of you that's floating out of you, where it's like it's dormant, like it's sleeping. And that filter is to keep emotions from going into it, waking it up and causing issues while you're in the body having a life. Now, how do I know where the spirit goes, sentient energy, and this other energy? How do I know that? You know, do I read a book about it? No. Have I written that in a book? No. Is it on video a few times for you to hear? Yes. Videos on YouTube, it's free. So, there it is. And I double up on all my videos so I can keep them. Someone I was helping produced about $250,000 for her, 2014 and 2015. She still has a set of the original videos. I've got a somewhat incomplete set. She stole a lot of stuff from me. We'll get that back. It's not an issue. Those things you need to not worry about, but just do something about. Just do it and don't worry about it. I mean, boy, did I say something that seems almost insanely simple? Yes, I did. You want to have a more comfortable life? Look at things simply. See them for what they are and don't freak out about it. When you get all excited and frustrated, your DNA literally twists up like a slinky instead of like a softly twisted ladder. And then your immune system doesn't function. Your abilities, your metaphysical abilities, have a real hard time functioning. Once you've learned how to become alive, you can be going through hell and you still be talking with your spirit guides. It's just getting to that point. It's just waking up. It's hard at first just to get started. Why? Because it's hard to relax. Some people are more relaxed and they're very open and flowing. That's all it is relaxing. Look at everything that goes on. Everything's made for you not to relax. You ever watch the news? Look at all the colors they have in the background. These neon colors. Boom, on, off, on, off. What's that doing? It's engaging your conscious mind, so you have to keep looking at it. What does that do? Keeps you from waking up. Doctors put you, you need to relax. You need to have a pill of 3. Oh, you're relaxing too much? Okay, we'll cut back a little bit on this, but you still have anxiety? We need to give you a pill number 17 on top of the pill 3. And then, your heart, you get worried. You feel it. Okay, that's a pill number 22. That stuff's not supposed to be in your body. There's times we need medicine, but most of the time there's better cures. Going inside yourself, becoming yourself, relaxing. That's the best way to become yourself. That's the best way to get rid of most of the medicine you're taking. When I crank people up, when other source family members crank you up, you get source energy put inside you. Not spirit. It's not sentient. It's not putting another person inside you. It's just energy. It literally makes you strong. Much stronger. If you want to stop smoking, if you really want to stop, you make up your mind, it'll really help you. It'll make the difference to put you over the edge to where you finally stop. Having a piece of star essonite in your pocket, as long as you really want to stop, it will crank up your own energy inside your core, your fortitude, so strong you can. Excuse me. So, but if you kind of want to stop, but you don't really care, and then you put star essonite on you and get cranked up, and you say, "Oh, didn't work. He's a liar." No, I'm not a liar. It's the last thing I'll ever be is a liar. Why lie? Where's the benefit in that? Where's the purpose behind it? Nothing of any value. Nothing with any honor. You have to want to stop. Anyway, here's another card. brain side, left side, right side, depending on which way it's facing. So that means you use the left side or conscious side of your mind to answer a question you have in your head, or, you know, right side is spiritual. So, you know, just relax, open up, flow, and see what you get. The basic, like I said, the basic meanings for these are in here, but the more you use the cards, the more you start to talk with your spirit guide. So, animal oracle cards, I haven't made any, they're great. For animal oracle cards, excuse me, I would go to earthmagic.net, Stephen D. Farmer. I like his, if you go to earthmagic.net, go to free oracle reading at the top. There's animal, and then there's animal spirit, and then there's earth magic, and then there's power animal. I like the animal spirit better. Excuse me. But that it helps you start to talk with animal spirit. You get to the point you just talk to them. You don't need the cards, but there's also times when your head's getting worked on real hard, where your brain's getting stronger and you're trying to see what's going on, and you can't because your brain's physically changing. Okay? Pull a card. You might be might be talking with one of your animal guides, and they say just pull a card or a rune. So, you know, sometimes I'll pull a rune, and it'll be like Thursaz saying everything's just fine, just relax. Or, you know, change. You know, as soon as you see a basic symbol, then that helps you, where they can give you the information from that symbol with just a little extra tagged on there, and help you understand what's going on. I'm not saying you're going to need that. When you get worked on real hard, folks, yesterday I got hit so hard. I was so happy Deanna was here. I literally was falling into the corners of the doors, and I was pretty much sitting in a chair. I was getting my head worked on that hard. I don't have much time to finish what I have to do. I do have to leave. Certain doors need to be opened up in my head. I need to be alive and awake and clear so I can do my consults until I leave. But at the same time, certain doors have to be opened up, so when it's time, poof, my head will get shut down, heart stopped, and then I'll be gone. But in the meantime, until that point, it's full blast, whatever I can do. But when I get like that, I can't even talk. So there's no talking anything, but I already know, I can feel with my heart that I'm fine. It's just getting worked on. But as far as understanding exactly, seeing and understanding exactly what's happening in my head, I got to wait till later. Source animal is on the other side. The council that's over there, it's almost all source animal now. Too many others got in there and tore it up. Just kept screwing everything up, and they're dead or frozen and, you know, waiting. Hot stuff. One of the most important things to you're waking up is just relaxing. You have to release your conscious mind first, calming down your body. You can do that with nice full breaths. Okay, just relax. Let your body go limp. Okay, don't try to hold it up, let it go limp. Then once your body feels relaxed, take a couple slightly fuller breaths, natural but full breaths. And just let go. And then let your conscious mind float above you. You know, you can make the image in your head. There's a silver strand attached to your mind when it's floating out up here, and your conscious mind when it's floating out up and 20 foot above you, whatever. 10 foot above you, 2 foot above you. Just get it off you and just let it relax. Forget about it. It's still moving. It's still working. You're still breathing. That's the autonomic nervous system. It just keeps going. You don't need your conscious thought process for that to happen. It's part of the body. The conscious mind has a lot to do with the earth and spirit, the guy in spirit, the one of those two snakes of the Kundalini, what they call. So just relax the mind, let it go. And once that's calm, just relax, reach out of yourself. Just reach out and just say hello. Where's my spirit animal? Okay, right now a zebra came in. A tiger-leopard combination. A huge snake. Polar bear. Polar bear is very powerful, strong energy. It's the biggest bear there is. It sets boundaries. But the idea with its attachment to ice is just relax. Relax. Don't get upset about stuff. Speak things as they are, as you know them to be true, and just forget about it. Just say it. Stand up for yourself without trying to step on anyone. So anyway, why should you listen to me? I have information that's important to you if you want to become your full self. I help you get there with different things. You need to know who you really are, what you are inside. You need to know yourself better. You need to understand the importance and beauty of who you really are. Okay, that doesn't... People like talk mantras, say the same thing over and over again. To me, it's kind of funny. Why not just relax, look and see it, and then be calm with it? So that's something you carry with you all the time. So it's not forcing yourself to be something. It's about allowing yourself to be yourself. That's what matters. All of you becoming yourself. Then once you do that, it's easier to understand other stuff. And then when you know how things actually happen from the beginning, and then bit by bit, you go see it. This first book, Creation, is beginning your origin. Take your time reading it. You wake up, become yourself. You take your time reading it, see how you feel about the different words and different processes. You know what you're going to find as you go through these books? This is nowhere else. Okay? It's nowhere else. Is that a selling point? I guess it is. If it's information you need and you can't get it anywhere else, I guess that is a selling point. Am I trying to sell my books? I want you to know that they're there so you can literally understand more about yourself. Do I make profit on it? Yes. I wrote the books. Do I get rich off of it? What, are you kidding me? No. Heck, the money I spend on everything to keep going is just nuts. But the whole, a lot of people say, Jay, why do you do it? And I said, it's my job. It's what I need to do. And I'm finishing it up. For all intents and purposes, I've done everything I need to do this life, and this is my last. I'll never come back. I have a new job description. So, which I'm very anxious to get to, and it's coming. Most people want to hear about what's going on in space. I enjoy talking with, family members and folks out in space. It's fun. I have them astral project here sometimes. They used to do it when I was doing crank-ups, and I put out a video, said quit doing it. Then they did, except for a couple times, and when they did that, I just lock them up, throw them away. That spirit, get them out there. Astral projection. Anyway, folks, look, that's who you should listen to, is yourself. But you really need to open up. You really need to open up to become yourself and see who the heck you really are. You have no idea what you can do. The abilities, the fullness of who you really are. It takes time, it takes patience a little bit, but the main thing is just relax and calm down. Then from there, everything gets better and better. Folks, I love you, man. Take care.